The following video will show you the technological changes that the web, social media and mobile applications have brought to the travel sector. The tourist behavior is fundamental for the evolution of the tourist sector. Being always more subject to new technologies, the tourist has revolutionized the modalities of booking and planning a journey, and consequently the travel experience itself. The current tourist market built itself on its reputation. It rests on original and innovative ideas. It is full of high-quality content, and it fits itself with people's ideas and thoughts, using all the tools of the web to enhance the tourist experience. Nowadays, the attraction of travel destinations and the competitiveness of tourist companies are played out more and more in the online area. Online tourism represents a real technological revolution, of which the tourist is the undisputed protagonist. The modern tourist is autonomous. He opts for a self-service tourism, and he eliminates the intermediary phases with a traditional travel agency, using only online booking and comparison websites such as Booking, Expedia and eDreams. He completely relies on the power of the web to find the best offer. Thanks to the booking engine system of hotel and airlines website, the tourist verifies prices and availability in real time before purchasing in a safe way. In view of the wide range of offers on the web, every accommodation facility has to invest in the online channels, supervising and updating social networks and websites, and keeping a stable online relationship with the tourist. Not too many years ago, the tourist used to rely on a traditional travel agency for the organization of more complex or longer journey, because he needed a human figure who would help him. For this reason, today the professional figure of the online travel consultant has been introduced. In particular, Evolution Travel is the first travel agency and tour operator that works exclusively in the online market through a network of online travel consultants distributed throughout the national territory. The online travel consultant helps the tourist to create a tailor-made journey through email, Skype or Facebook by using the advantages the web provides. Each consultant is specialized in one travel destination, providing the tourist with professional, accurate and personalized consultancy. The Web 3.0 has contributed to the increase of the interaction among people within social networks and communities aimed at the organization of a journey. This is what we identify with social travel. This phenomenon arises from the awareness that the decision process of the tourist has completely changed. The modern tourist is better informed because before booking a journey, he searches for opinions and advice within communities such as Virtual Tourist or TripAdvisor. Once he has come back from his journey, he reviews hotel and destinations, commenting on the success or the failure of accommodation facilities or tourist companies. He looks for pictures and videos on Facebook or Instagram in order to check with his own eyes the selected destination or accommodation, and being not satisfied, he asks other tourists for advice on social pages. In the panorama of social travel, it is interesting to mention Localite, a community whose philosophy is based on the idea that if you are going to visit a place, it is better to be informed by someone who lives there. Local people, but also tour operators, tourist guides and hotel managers can create a personal profile where they offer advice and information regarding travel destinations. Nowadays, destinations are what people tell about them, and for these reasons, travel blogs are an additional information tool for the tourist before leaving. Thanks to the continuous creation of travel mobile applications, the number of tourists who organize a journey using a smartphone or a tablet is increasing. They can do this with a simple click and at any time or place. The possibility to have technological maps, travel tickets and social networks always close at hand is the principal need of the social tourist. During a journey, the tourist is always more and more connected to a mobile device to read and share information, thoughts and pictures in real time. For this reason, tourist companies can no longer underestimate the mobile channel, improving the mobile experience of the tourist, who often browses through not very well updated or dynamic mobile websites. One innovation for mobile devices was created by Google with Google Destinations. The idea was to focus all the possible information regarding a destination, such as point of interest, flight, and overnight options, in a smaller screen. It is also possible to find more specific information by filtering the search according to interest, dates, and prices. The travel experience of the tourist is carried out within an augmented reality, that is, a reality in which virtual and multimedia elements lay themselves upon real elements through a screen of a mobile device in order to ensure support to the tourist even during a journey. GeoTravel is the first augmented reality guide tour for smartphone. It allows the tourist to visualize the most important point of interest of a place directly on the screen of a smartphone through a localization system. In this way, the tourist has the information he needs regarding a monument or a place whenever he desires, also offline. The planning function allows the tourist to discover the point of interest of a city and the relative information before leaving. The tourist sector shows an employment growth and also interesting and favorable job features for young people who can deal with accommodation availability, work as tour operators or as online tourist mediators. This is a sector in which human resources are irreplaceable because the invention of new technologies would be impossible without the work of professional figures. Being specialized in foreign languages, cultures and traditions of the developing countries, being familiar with new technologies as well as the technical, structural and graphic design of a website, with search engine and with the management of social networks seems to be the most important requisite within the tourist sector. Tourism is one of the most important business for our country and our city, thanks to the presence of a great historical, cultural and artistic heritage. But tourism has changed a lot over the years, so relying only on these resources is no longer sufficient to incentivize potential incoming tourists, above all if there are not appropriate services and communicative capabilities. So a city like Rome is not among the top 10 most visited cities in the world. Young people have to use all the tools offered by the new technologies together with the linguistic and technological knowledge they have to raise awareness about the culture and the interest towards such resources in order to improve the tourist future of our country and our city.